Hi, I'm London Peterson Gross, and I'm going to teach you 5 useful phrases in the ancient language. So, the first phrase that I'm going to teach you is a common elven greeting that you might hear in your travels across Allegasia, and it is Atra esterni ono theldwin, moranor lifa unen hirta honor, undu evrorina ono varda. So this translates to, may good fortune roll over you, peace live in your heart, and the stars watch over you. As far as greetings go, this one has lots of words. It's really filled with pomp and circumstance, but that's kind of the name of the game for the Elvish society. And the second phrase that I'm going to teach you today is actually a spell that protects against others eavesdropping or spying on your conversation. It is Atra nosu vais vardo fra eld hjorna. So what this literally translates to, may be we warded from listeners. So because the ancient language is so closely bonded with magic, the words themselves control the surroundings in the real world. So by uttering this spell or phrase, you are literally making like a kind of wall or boundary around you and the other person that you're talking to in order to keep others from being able to hear you or spy on you. So the third phrase that I chose is one that could come in handy if you were perhaps running late for something, such as a party, and they were about to shut the gates and you weren't going to be able to get in. So what you would do is yell, Du grind hulder, which translates to hold the gate, and it's a kind of command. So by saying this, you're kind of like willing the gates to actually stop from closing, whether the people who were closing them wanted to stop or not, because of the magical properties of the language. The fourth phrase is one that could be useful if you find yourself at a pub, you're deep in your cups, kind of drunk, and you find yourself on the verge of getting into a fight with that really tough-looking guy in the corner. You said a couple things that you really didn't want to, and now you find yourself about to get into a fight. You could say, Frikai oner eke edir, which translates to, I am your friend. So by saying this, you may be able to get yourself out of a fight. Again, due to the magical properties of the language, this may actually cause that really scary looking guy to become your friend. So this one could be really useful in kind of altercations with strangers. The last phrase that I'm going to teach you is another spell. This one is Skjolir nosu fra Brissinger, which means shield us from fire. So say in that earlier altercation, saying I'm your friend didn't really work out for you so well, and the scary looking guy brought friends, and now you're kind of in trouble. This one is a spell that will kind of form a shield around you in order to keep you from getting like damaged or hurt in battle. So it could be like a plan B in defense, in case you didn't have any weapons on you, you weren't able to flee in time. So this one is just really helpful for a kind of defense tactic. So those were my 5 useful phrases for the ancient language, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me.